absolutely beautiful. Oh shit, we're dropping frames again. No, you son of a bitch! Ah! Damn it! At least it dropped through the entire title screen this time. Oh no, don't you dare start this again. That's some good drop frames. Okay, it's good again. Oh man. Let's go to options, shall we? Alright. So, this game has a similar thing, as in to the Adventure of Mana remake on Vita and Android, which is you can actually switch back to the original sound source, which switches the music back to the original. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it on remake, because I want to hear the remade soundtrack. But I appreciate the option. It's still fine on your end? Okay. It dropped for a second. I saw it dropped. Is it dropping again? Oh, man. I'm just... Sorry, I keep on looking at the corner of my eye. And, okay, the drop frame percentage is decreasing, which is good. Let's see. Personal rain, allies rain, X to attack, circle to dash. I was kind of hoping I could put attack on square, but that's fine. I can deal with that. Display minimap on. Item limit. This is something I saw, and I think this lets you change the number of items you can carry. Yeah, select max number of each item you can carry, so you can make things a little bit easier because you're like, hey, I want to carry 12 candies. Instead of 4. I'm not sure if I'll do this. Maybe I'll put it at 8. That's a nice, even... What was it in the original game? Was it 4 in the original game? I can't remember. Was it 4 that you could hold of each in, like, a bundle? Or was it 12? It was 12. I'll just leave it at 12, then. Displays the game commands. Okay, yeah, that's just a standard. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's start this then, shall we? Oh, I love that title screen so much. It's so good. Select audio language. We are going to be playing in English. I know some people will be against that, but I do want to hear the English voices. And we're just going to go with the standard names, I think, because this is the first time that these characters are named. I don't think they ever had official names, or at least, especially the main character. I know the main character for a fact didn't have an official name, but now it's Randy, and I guess we'll name the other characters as they appear.
Long ago, the world prospered and humanity thrived thanks to a power known as mana. However, humans soon sought to use mana to create the ultimate weapon, a floating battleship called the Mana Fortress. This greedy arrogance angered the gods, who in turn unleashed vicious beasts into the world. A violent war between the mana beasts and the fortress engulfed the world in poison and fire until mana had all but disappeared. In humanity's bleakest hour, a hero wielding the mana sword appeared and destroyed the fortress. The world was left in shambles, and yet humanity persevered, and there was peace throughout the land. But as time passes, so history repeats.
Hey! Guys! Wait! Up! Whoa!
Shh! Be quiet, stupid. If the Elder finds us here, we're done for.
Yeah. We're not supposed to be here. Everyone in the village knows about the ghost.
You really believe that old fib? The grown-ups just say there's a ghost to scare us away. But I did hear Grandma say she saw something shiny by the falls when she was little.
Maybe it's treasure. Let's go find it.
Help! I'm gonna fall! Ah!
Well, thank God I didn't break my neck, otherwise that'd be the adventure over.
Ouch. There's no way back up. Now what am I gonna do?
Alright, and so this is the game. Cool. I want to know if this is actually the same development team who did Adventure of Mana. Just to let people know how familiar I am to the Mana series. I finished the Adventure of Mana remake on Vita, which, granted, you do not need at all to understand this game. And I've played most of the way through Secret of Mana. I haven't actually beaten it. So, full disclosure. I love they kept the original sprite art in the top right as the mini-map. That's such a nice detail. This looks really nice. Good use of color. Pretty damn nice art style. I like this so far. So, I've seen a lot of mixed reception to do with this game and the remake.
Huh?
And I will give my thoughts on that because it is relevant to something that I actually spoke about in a Shadow of the Colossus video that I did recently. Okay, yeah, I can't
The
splash yet.
village is this way, but I'll never get through here without a weapon.
Well, thank God there's a nice... Well, I was going to say shiny weapon, but not so shiny weapon over there. Okay, I'll start my thoughts after we do this, because this is a pivotal scene.
Who are you? And what's a sword doing here? To right! What's with this light? Oh, a ghost!
Listen. I entrust the sword to you.
Huh? What do you mean? Ugh, what's up with this sword? The light's fading already. Oh, I have to get back to the village!
Adventure of Mana is... Okay, you have to take into account that it's a remake of a Game Boy original game, and it was a remake of Final Fantasy Adventure, which was actually Adventure of Mana, but then they rebranded it to Final Fantasy in the West because they obviously didn't think the Mana series would sell, and then they rebranded it back to Adventure of Mana when, it's X to attack, I swear. But you have to... Keeping that in mind, it's very primitive.
What's a rabbi doing in a place
And
like this?
in terms of storytelling and gameplay, but I liked it for what it was. I'd hardly say that it was a... Okay, I have to actually get used to... Oh god, okay. Okay, wait for it to get to 100%, need to get used to the hitboxes, need to get a little bit closer than I was. There we go, okay, cool. Do 100%. Do my moves change if I press forward, or is it just... No, okay, seems like a standard swing. Oh, he still does the nice shape with the treasure chest, I like that. Attention to detail. You do not need to play Adventure of Mana to know this game. It's completely separate. Same world, just as far as I understand, just, you know, different characters. And again, it's very primitive. So, this remake has been getting a lot of mixed reception from people. In a weird way, it's kind of similar to how it's gotten a lot of Shadow of the Colossus for some people. They didn't want a Shadow of the Colossus remake. I'm trying to think how to explain this. Secret of Mana is a 16-bit game, and going from 16-bit to 3D models, in a weird way, it does lose a little bit of its charm, and I can kind of get when people say, oh, I don't like it as much in terms of charm and presentation, because it is two completely different art styles. Now, obviously, I've just started playing the game, and with that being said, I don't think this remake is completely unjustified, because this introduces an old game to a new audience, and it also gives the remake a chance to change certain things that, you know, could be a little bit more user-friendly and such. Now, apparently, according to a lot of reviews, it's very mixed when it comes to that front, so I'll have to obviously, you know, get used to that and try to pick out where the old game habits from, like, old RPGs start to show. It says Rabbite takes a critical hit. I think, in the old game it said something along the lines of, you smash the rabbit, or something like that, so that's like a little, you know, charming thing that people could consider a shame that they changed, but, you know, saying critical hit is a bit more in line with RPG lingo. And of course, this game will never replace the original, you know, Secret of Mana. Just because this game exists doesn't mean Secret of Mana on SNES is gone. I mean, granted, okay, there are... it's not the easiest to try and find and play, so I can get when people say they're upset about that, but... I don't know, I'm always open to new interpretations of old games. I guess that's what it comes down to. This feels pretty good. Like, the hitboxes, now that I've gotten used to them, they feel pretty deliberate and clear, so I like that. And like I said, the art presentation I am a big fan of. Oh god, I look for the chat. I look at the chat for a second and I get fucking swarmed by rabbites. Now I'm level 2. I also like when enemies miss. They, freaking Randy does a, backflip. That's cool. That's a nice deep attention to detail. Okay, so... am I allowed to? Yes, I am. Okay, here's my weapon level. So, I'm at weapon level 1. I haven't gotten any... do I have to hold the button? Can I do that yet? No, I think I have to wait till level 2 to do that. So far, in terms of, first impressions, I like what I see. You have to wait till you get to the nuances. Now, I'm someone who can get used to old game nuances, and I know a lot of people can't. Like, I can play Lost Sphere, which is very, very old school JRPG, and, like, you know, Shin Megami Tensei games, which are also very old school JRPG, so old game habits don't really annoy me as much as it can for, some people. I can't think of any examples off the top of my head, I guess, of old school. I guess, like, you know, standard signposting. Like, these are the type of games where you don't get, like, an objective that comes up saying, go here and talk to so-and-so. You have to, like, go around town and actually talk to people, but I like that, so, I don't know. I'm just going to enjoy this remake for what it is. I can tell you this straight away, this has way better production value than Adventure of Mana. I mean, Adventure of Mana was also on Android, so that had some limitations. This is on, for people who don't know, this is on PS4, PC, and I believe that's it. So, and PlayStation Vita. PS4, PC, and PlayStation Vita. And maybe a Switch version can get made. I think they've talked about it. Because I think they said they started development on this before the Switch was announced. So, they didn't have time to make a port. At least that's how they explained it. Anyway, let's talk to townspeople.
There's an unfamiliar face in here. He looks kind of scary. I don't know.
I was not expecting him to be, voice acted. Also, I'm doing a little bit of... Sorry, I'm looking at my stream. I'm making sure that it's running okay. It seems to be a little bit... again, it's the drop frames. Can't really do much about it, unfortunately. But it seems to still be going. Anyway, what up, Elder?
Oh, you're alright. Elliot just told me what happened.
I thought you were a goner.
That's why I told you not to bring someone like him along.
You idiots! None of you were supposed to wander into that area. What's that you have there? Oh no, it couldn't be.
Cool! Did you find the treasure?
Way to go!
What have you done? That's the mana sword. There's no way you could have pulled it free.
Mana sword? But legend says the village will be destroyed if it's removed.
I never thought it'd come to this. The mana sword is said to protect the village from disaster. But now...
Aha! So you're the reason all those monsters are attacking us! You yanked out the sword and doomed the whole village! It's your fault, you outsider! Hey, stop! Shut up! It's all your fault! Leave me alone! An earthquake! Help! I'm a monster! You have a sword, why don't you use it?
Oh crap, this is where we fight Mantis Ant. Ah, god, I forgot this happened.
Calm down and study the enemy's movements to look for an opening!
Yep, I'll just do that. Okay. I can do this. I got, I think, a single piece of candy? No, I got 2 pieces of candy, I think. Get your freaking magic out of here. And apparently that hit me. Okay, well, shit. Okay, I'm good for now. I'm good for now. I think I can survive. I think I can still survive one more Gem Blast. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, now I can't. This is not good. Come on, video game. Okay, jeez. Oh god, now I'm gonna have to get used to this menu. Right. Okay. Where is my quick gear, options, action grid, weapon level, magic level? Where is my? Can I have my thingy, please? There it is, candy. Right, sweet. Okay, gem missile level 0.
Takes more than that.
And an acid breath. Perfect. Let's get wombo comboed. Jesus Christ, that has a huge hitbox. Okay, new plan. Go behind. You know what? I'm unconscious, but I won, so it's fine.
You did well. Wait there. I'll pull you up.
Stay back! I didn't do nothing!
You seem to be in possession of the real mana sword. This is troubling.
Why is that?
Legend says the sword can only be retrieved by a knight when the world is in peril. But you are far too young for such a responsibility. Something must be wrong with the mana sword.
Here, you take it.
No, I cannot. The sword has lost its power. It must be restored. Only the one who pulled it free can do that.
Then, what should I do?
Visit Sage Luca in the Water Palace. The sage has protected these lands for over 200 years. You would do well to listen to her advice.
Hey! The Elder wants you to come to his house.
I'll be off. I have duties to attend. My name is Gemma, and I'll be waiting for you at the Water Palace.
I honestly don't mind the mouths not moving. Again, it sort of matches the sprites of the old game. Also, you never got cinematic camera angles like that in the old game, so that is also a nice touch. Just to add a little bit more to people talking to each other.
Elder, we can't ignore this.
We're at our wits' end. Who knows when another monster will appear?
Oh, it's you. You've really done it this time. That sword has protected us for years.
Okay, I need to say this right now because this is something that's always happened and in this game. The townspeople are freaking jerks! Like, you figured you would tell me, hey, don't pull out the sword. Or, you know that sword that's in the middle of the lake, or river, whatever, just don't pull it out. I don't know, am I the only one who... Okay, first things first, did Randy pull it out knowing what it was? Like, that's, I guess, one thing that isn't entirely clear. I mean, it's kind of clear that Randy's a little bit of a rapscallion, because obviously he went with the bullies and to find treasure outside of the village, but... I don't know, I figured if you told him, don't pull out the sword, otherwise the town will die, you know, he would have the common sense to do that, and then they just, well, you'll see in a second.
Once you removed it, the monsters started attacking the village.
It's settled. We can't let him stay in the village anymore. He'll just bring more monsters.
Go!
Get out of here!
Yeah, leave here now.
Yeah, they just kick him out. Child, it's fine. Like, they're not even sad about it. They're just like, finally, we got rid of that. Finally got rid of that burden. Drain on our resources. This is one of the worst ways to get a character out of town that I've ever seen. Not in terms of execution, I just mean in terms of, man, these townspeople are assholes.
I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I banish you from this village. There's a treasure chest downstairs. Take the contents and be on your way.
Well, okay then. I'll just get going. At least you sounded sad for a second there. It's going to be interesting with the voice acting because that's going to add a little bit more context to certain scenes. And hey, there's the main character from Adventure of Mana. That's, what was his name? He did have an official name. It was, crap, I can't remember. But yeah, that's the main character from Adventure of Mana. Nice touch.
I took you in as a child, but there's nothing more I can do for you. Forgive me. You wouldn't remember. You were just a baby. But I was there when your mother first came to this village. After she disappeared, I did my best to raise you. But today is the day we must part ways. I hope that you find your mother again someday.
Oh, I guess that's something decent to say, but, yeah. Just kick me out. It's all good. I'll just get my things and get whatever equipment I need, and then I'll go. Go into the big wide world. What is the official age of Randy? I can't actually remember. He's still obviously a child, because, you know, Gemma said he was still a child, but I can't actually remember how old he is. Also, I can't remember where the weapon shop is, or item shop, I guess I should say. Not here. I don't even want to talk to these townspeople, they're just gonna be assholes. Like, there's some kicks out of towns I can kind of understand. Like,
because you removed
the kicking out of town in Tales of Symphonia, that one I can kind of understand. That one was a pretty bad one. I still feel bad for Lloyd, but that one's like kind of like, yeah, that was kind of a bad move on his behalf. Is there an item shop here? I swear there was. I think it's this. Yeah, okay, item sign. It's probably this one right here.
I'm only selling you stuff because the Elder said I had to. When you're done, get out of here. Welcome. What'll it be?
Just take my money. Alright, let's see. I think we want the bandana. And do we want the overalls? We'll get candy out on the field. A couple of wishes, that's a revive. Don't have enough for that. Got a medical herb, I think that cures poison, I think. Wish there was tooltips. Might get a couple of candies. I know we find them out in the overworld, but, you know, just in case. And then I'll get the overalls.
Anything else?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm
Anything
done
else?
now.
You have to equip the armor before it'll have any effect. Got it? Now scram.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot, jeez. Let's see, okay, so it's square, then no, I don't want to assign shortcuts. Okay, down on the D-pad, and then equip gear. So head there. Okay, I guess I did have overalls equipped. Well, I guess I have more overalls. Whatever, it's fine. This isn't going to be a super optimized playthrough or anything, this is just me experiencing the remake as a sort of first impressions. And I immediately get attacked, and I press square to freaking attack again. God, I'm gonna have to get used to that. Here, damn rabbis. It's been so long since I played. Do I have a overworld? Yes, I do. I have to remember. Aside from Potos village, Randy follows Gemma's advice and heads toward Water Palace to meet Sage Luca. Okay, so it looks like I have a guide. I have a weapon level. Okay, so that's just to cycle through all of my stuff. Got my stats. EXP, next level in 11. Okay, got it. Okay, so I can just literally cycle through all of this. And then this is my action grid, which will let me set behavior patterns, I think. This attack gauge level 1, and then attack enemies not targeted by allies. Okay, that will make my party, when I get my party members, charge up to level 1. I think that's what that means. Right. Now I have to actually remember which way to go, because this is going to be an embarrassing part where I can't actually remember. Was it Southtown? Oh, crap, I can't even remember. God, it's been so long. I'm going to check. Okay. I know I literally just left town. Are they even going to let me back in? Yeah, okay, they let me back in. I probably have to leave through the south.
Do you have everything you...
Yes, okay, we need to leave for the south. Sorry, okay, I'll never come back again.
You have been banished from Potos village. Now be gone.
Just needed to kill a few more rabbites, you know, get a few more supplies. See you later. Alright, now into the wide world. Okay, could you please stop that? Thank you. Cannon Travel Center, and... Okay, I guess I'll go to the Cannon Travel Center. That's the warp, right?
Hi! We, the Cannon Travel Brothers, are building a global network. Going to the Water Palace? Gemma's already left. It only takes one blast to get there by cannon, and Gemma's paid your way. Hop in.
Okay, so this is go straight to the palace. I'm not gonna do that yet. I actually want to explore down south. I will go to the cannon, don't worry. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Just to make sure I don't get completely lost, guys, signpost me a little bit to tell me if there's any, like, items worth getting in the area that you can remember, because I can't remember. Water Palace to the north, Potus Village, and Pandora. Yeah, we better... Yeah, okay, I'll do the cannon travel. I'm curious what it looks like, because we won't have Mode 7 graphics.
Hi! Going to the... It only... That's the spirit. Just pop yourself into the barrel.
Will do. Well, that worked. Is this a save point? Oh, no, this is, that was a warp. Okay. How do I save in this game? Does this game have save points, or is it just save whenever? Targeting, status, game log, options? Oh yeah, I got my costumes. I'll leave the costumes be for now. Why, hello there.
Pandora has sent us to fight Elene, the witch who lives in the haunted forest.
Well, good luck with that. You? Yes, there were, pre-order costumes. I know for a fact there's probably nothing, but I want to check it anyway. I'm kind of just doing this also just to look at the top right of the screen, because I just want to remember what it looked like at, back in the Sprite days. Jesus, that's a lot of green. Okay, let's not dilly-dally. Let's actually get to the Water Palace. I wonder if that's the original resolution. It's 4x3. I think. At least I think that's 4x3. That would be really cool if they actually kept it at the original resolution. And just put it in the top right corner. This looks nice.
Uh-oh. Where's Luca? I guess I'll ask that girl over there. Hey, where do I find Luca?
Mind your manners. It's nice to see you again, Sage Luca.
You're very welcome.
The frames of the game, that's the stream. That's not the game doing that. That is the stream when the bitrate goes way down. Basically my shitty internet. So every time you see that happening, that's not the game performance. That's just the that's just the internet dying. It's very, very slow, painful death.
Wait, you mean this little girl is 200 years old?
Yes. Hello there.
Oh, so you're the one who found the mana sword. Fascinating.
Yes, I am. Gemma, please help.
Luca, monsters have started invading villages. This young boy just fought one himself.
You underestimate my intelligence. World news flows into this palace with the water's own currents. Mana grows ever weaker,
That could explain how this child was able to take the sword from its place of rest. His actions caused the balance of mana in this area to shift. Beasts are now rampaging across the land again. Evil in the world is working to seal away the power of the mana sword forever. By defeating monsters and obtaining their orbs, you can reforge and restore the sword's mana power. It looks like your sword regained some power from vanquishing the mantis ant. There are more hidden orbs with the mana power to revive the sword. You must find them.
I will do that.
I was once one of Sage Lucas' pupils. I studied how mana sustains our entire world. And...
sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there.
Gemma, I want you to keep an eye on the Empire. It seeks the Mana Fortress's power.
Fortress? Like the one that destroys the world in that fairy tale?
This is no fairy tale. We're talking about the real Mana Fortress, and the Empire that wants its power.
The Empire will try to break the seals on the Mana Seeds in each palace. I've already caught some Empire spies snooping around my own palace.
There are strange reports coming in from Pandora. Could the Empire be involved?
I do not know. Gemma, you should request an audience with the king and tell him to be wary of the Empire.
Understood. I'll leave now. Head for the cave in Gaia's navel. There's a dwarf blacksmith that lives in the area. Dwarves are known for their weapon-making skills. You should see if they can reforge the sword. As the sword becomes more powerful, your skills will improve, and you'll learn more abilities.
Cool.
What frightens you so?
I mean, I guess the sword did get me kicked out of my town.
You wield the legendary Mana Sword, but its power has faded. Now it's hardly better than a normal weapon. It used the last of its power to choose a new master.
So... what kind of power?
Eons ago, the ancients used their war machine, the Mana Fortress, in a final battle against the gods. It's not a fairy tale like you were told as a child. As the battle raged and the world reached its end, a hero came with the sword and saved us all. The few who remained rebuilt the world, hoping to protect mana from those who would abuse it. If the Empire restores the fortress, they'll drain the world of mana power. You must restore the Mana Sword to full power before then, or the world will be destroyed.
So, where do I fit in?
Yeah, good question.
You must become a hero who is worthy of the sword.
Oh, I see. That's all I have to do. Yeah, that'll be easy. I mean... okay.
Come, hold the sword up to the seed on the altar.
What happened?
The seed and the sword have now synchronized with each other. Now no matter where you are in the world, this mana seed can grant power to your mana sword. You found one of the 8 palaces. Now you must visit the others and obtain the powers of their seeds. I worry about you out in the world with only a rusted sword. Take this spear I imbued with holy water.
Obtain the first spear. Sweet.
Use it along with the mana sword, and it too will regain its true power. I'll heal you. Would you like to save the game?
Yes, please. Also, thank you for fall breaking. It's fine. I don't mind characters that save in games. Anyway, looks like it also has an autosave. which is also similar to Adventure of Mana. I think it's every screen transition? Anyway.
First, take Gemma's advice and head to Gaia's navel. There you can find the underground palace. To reach Gaia's navel, head south through the kingdom of Pandora.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Luca. You were super helpful. Right, Dragon. I'm giving you permission to tell me how to get the party member early, because I can't remember if I ever did that. The weapon level system in this game, yeah, it can be, again, a little bit grindy. I don't mind it as much. Let me see, so... let's go to Spear. Okay, I can't use the Spear inside the palace, I guess that makes sense. I'll go outside very quickly and test out this moveset. Let's see. It's got quite a nice swing. If I hold it down while not moving, it does a jab, and it's got probably a longer range than the sword. Okay, perfect. Yeah, freaking connection. Wish I could afford a good internet. Don't worry, you got time. I'm just gonna sort of go around and attack enemies. Now, I don't think the Mana Sword increases level, but yes, my spear does increase with every attack that I do. Oh yeah, let me also try out the level 1. Yeah, okay, if I hold X, then I can charge a better attack, but I do move slower.
Take that!
And it actually has a different animation. I can't remember if it did that in the original game. But that does mean... I'll go back to my gear. No, wait, sorry. No, not my gear. Ah, God, get out of here. If I go back to my weapon level, yes, so the Mana Sword does not increase with use. Only the spear does. So it makes the most sense to use my spear. Sweet, oh, nice work. Danger! Beware of goblins. Okay, that's cool, but can you show me where Pandora is? I would really like to know. Not sure if I'm going to do the thing I usually do. Usually what I do is I stay here for a little bit and I grind out on enemies. Tell you what, that makes the most sense. If I let Dragon do the research, I'll just sort of move back and forth and attack enemies. And I'll read the chat and people can ask me stuff. So far, good impression. HUD is still a little bit... There's some things on the HUD that I like that they changed, like, you know, L1, R1. I should probably set shortcuts to certain items on L1 and R1 for battle. Like candy would probably be good. Also spells. I think you will be able to set spells. So that would also be very useful. Let's see. Take out this mushroom. Some nice animations going as well. Quite funny, one of my friends recently got a SNES Classic, and one of the games on there is indeed Sutra of Mana. Okay, that lets me get back up here. Interesting. So he's going to start playing that, the old version, not the PS4 remake, and I'll probably sit by and watch him go through it, just so I can watch the old game again. I need a screen transition so I can respawn enemies back in. Here we go. Up here should do. I think this is the way back to the village. Yes. Unfortunately... Yeah, if I go up here, they'll probably turn me away, but that's fine. Okay, so go back to the water palace and speak to the soldiers until they leave. I can do that. Let me try out level 1 sword. Sorry, level 1 spear, even. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Alright, mushroom, prepare to meet your end. Take that! Ooh, invincibility frames! How are you not dead? There we go, jeez. Okay, no treasure chest. I think there'll be an outline around the treasure chests, so even when they're behind trees and such, so I'll probably be able to see them. Let's see, welcome to Neko's. That's not where I want to go. I think I want to go to... Water Palace, which is not this way. You know what, I'm just gonna go back to the cannon. How much does it take to use the cannon? Cannon will probably be easier. Just as I go back and forth, it'll be, again, good chance to increase weapon. Was I actually going the right way? No, this was the right way. What am I talking about? I literally had to come this way in order to get to the palace. Oh shit, no, that is the town! Don't want to do that! Okay, so the soldiers have gone. The soldiers were gone when, I came down from the palace. So, maybe I've already messed it up. That is entirely possible. Unless they changed it for the remake. I mean, I highly doubt it, but that is also a possibility. So, maybe I've already just screwed it up. That's fine. I think I had to talk to them before I went into the palace. Because they definitely were not there when I set off on my journey. So, that's fine. I am a scrub when it comes to playing this game. That being said, I did play this game... Okay, what year is it? It's 2018. I played this game on Wii Virtual Console when the Wii U came out, so that would have been 2012. So... maybe a bit after that, 2013. So 5 years ago. It's been about 5 years since I've played this game, so I'm going to blame it on crappy memory. This isn't a town, this isn't a pit stop. Ah, God. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how bad my memory is.
Welcome to Neko's. Oh, 30 GP. A good night's sleep would be perfect.
No, I don't really want to. I'll just save the game. Oh, please save, please. Thank you. See, here's the thing. I actually usually have a pretty good memory when it comes to playing games. I can remember specific plot details and specific mechanics off the top of my head for a lot of old games I played. Not for this one, though. I mean, to be fair, I did remember how the weapon upgrade system worked and the fact that, oh yeah, I can charge up my attack, which a lot of people don't seem to do. Or the fact that you have to let your attack reach 100%, which a lot of people don't know, and they just end up doing this. So, I'll give myself that. Like, I remember how to play basic
Keep it coming.
combat in this game. The most efficient thing to do is to swing first and then hold X to let it charge up rather than pressing X when you're at 100% because it's not very efficient. Oh, crap. The other thing I can't remember is... Okay, if I go to my weapon level... Yeah, okay, so... The weapon level for my spear will not increase anymore. I can't remember what what the thing was that stopped it from increasing. I can't remember if it was a level cap. I can't remember if it was, like, story elements. Like, once you get to a certain point, then you'll be able to increase weapon level again. That's another thing I can't remember the specifics of. I think it's something to do with the orbs, right? Like, maybe that's what it was. If I go to... Maybe it was the orbs. No, because the orbs are the level... I can't remember. I'll just admit it, I can't remember. You upgrade with the smith at the orbs. Right. They did say that, didn't they? Okay. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, no poison, please. Just going to charge up. Alright, sweet. Get out of my way, bushes.
Keep it coming.
A lot of people I've seen who like LP'd this game or played this game, they don't do a lot of charge attacks. Maybe it's just me, but I like doing charge attacks. Apparently it's not efficient. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is efficient and I just watch people who don't know how to play the game. Alright, here we go, next town.
This is the Kingdom of Pandora.
And you seem very happy about it.
I was told to let you pass when you arrived. Sir Gemma's whereabouts? He has come from Tasnica to meet with our king. I believe he's in the castle now. Oh, just a warning, I wouldn't try to talk to the people in town if I were you.
I'm trying to think of something in a game that I like that I can't stand. I'm trying to think.
Oh, customer. Well, I don't keep much stock, but you're welcome to look.
God, there are way more voice-acted characters than I was expecting. I was expecting the main characters, but I wasn't expecting, like, the townspeople. Right, so... Kung Fu suit, hair ribbon, that was for the other party member that we could have gotten. Okay, does flashing mean that's an improvement? I'm going to assume that's what that means. Can I equip from here? No, I can't. I'm just gonna buy something.
Anything else?
I've got money. It's fine.
Come again.
I don't need to be responsible. Let's see. Kung Fu suits. Cannot equip. Perfect. So, yeah. They need to be flashing. That makes sense. Evade goes up, defense goes up, magic defense goes up, everything goes up. The problem with the cannon animation, that's it would have been a nice like throwback, but it's kind of pointless. Well, I don't want to say it's pointless. What am I trying to say? The fact was they did that cannon animation to show off Mode 7, and since there's no Mode 7, it doesn't make sense. It would be a nice nod, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Maybe I would have liked it in. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see, so... You added nothing to my info. Let's see. Yes. Most of the adults seem very... spaced out. I think is the best way to put it.
Oh, this is awful. It's as though these townspeople have lost their will to live.
Yes, truly tragic. Hey, what's in this building? A shopkeeper who is not very attentive.
This is Pandora Castle.
I'll go up there in a second. Yeah, okay.
Leave me alone.
Well, okay then. Just saying hi. Was it Mode 7 or was it the FX chip? Am I getting that mixed up now? Was it the FX chip that did the Mode 7? No, it was Mode 7, right? No, it was the FX chip that did the Star Fox, and it was Mode 7 graphics that made for the nice effects that you saw in SNES games. With, like, overworlds and such. I believe that's what it was. I want to explore throughout this entire castle. I can't remember if there's any treasure. There usually is. Okay, I'll explore after I talk to the big man himself.
The Empire attacked us once about 15 years ago.
I love townspeople like that in JRPGs. Literally there just to tell me that one piece of information.
Did you know there's an enormous tree called a mana tree? That's what they tell me.
Thank you, lady. Should I ask who tells you that? Is it just the people? The soldiers? The king?
The souls of the townspeople have been sucked up by that witch up north.
Oh, this is the end. Our kingdom has been cursed by the witch.
Getting something about a witch. Can't remember if I have to talk to the king first. Was it king? God. You know what? Okay, I'm not even gonna rely on memory anymore. Oh, hello there.
My dad is infuriating. I'm in charge of my life, not him. Out of my way.
Ow. Well, okay then, overly designed... Well, she wasn't overly designed. More designed than NPC girl, who's probably not going to be important in any way to, the story.
You're here. I suppose you've seen the state of the townspeople, yes? The witch Elene appears to be draining people's life energy for some unknown purpose. Once their energy is spent, the people seem to congregate near the ruins in the southern part of town. I'm heading there now to assess the situation. You should go to Gaia's navel as fast as possible.
Alright, cool. Got the signpost.
What a nightmare. My people are acting like zombies, and I have no idea when the Empire might strike. My scouts say the troops I sent to fight the witch at Elman's suggestion were soundly defeated.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it, Felix. What a rude random girl that only shared a coincidental similarity to the start screen. The nerve. Who wants to play a game? It's called Guess the Side Character. Very popular in anime. And you can also add that to the Guess the Main Character list.
I have never seen the king look as troubled as he has these past few days.
Yes, that's great. I'm just looking for loot, honey. just trying to ransack your entire castle. I can't remember if it's any. I've just stopped saying I can't remember. I'm just going to say I'm just looking for potential treasure. I'm going to take a wild guess and say there probably isn't, unless there's a storage room. Or if there's something like secret passages, like from Final Fantasy III or Final Fantasy IV. That could also be a possibility. Hey, John. Welcome to the lag stream. The stream that always lags. Alright, I better not waste too much time in this castle. The last thing people want to see is me just running around aimlessly going, this was probably treasure. I'll just look a little bit harder, guys. Okay, just straight up tell me if there's treasure or not. If there's treasure, I'll go for it. If not, then I'll just head forward. Because I don't want to waste people's time. Plus, this is like a 25-year-old game. You're not going to spoil anything. I do want to take a look at the castle just because I want to see it nice. You know, the new model compared to the sprite. It's very nice. Anyway. There are no treasures in Secret of Mana. Well, okay then. That answers my question. I'll just go now. He said which to the south, right? So, this way. I'm probably prepared. You know what? Let me look at the map. Let me make sure. So, okay, Sage Luca informs Randy, blah blah blah, through the bandhole vampire. First, Randy must find a dwarf blacksmith to reforge the mana sword, and so Randy heads toward the caves in Gaia's navel. I wish. This is the one thing I wished. I wish this overworld would show me names of things, or like have a list. Have a list of like areas. That would be so useful. I'm going to assume I'm going the right way, unless someone tells me otherwise. Yep, this is not the right way. Never mind. Okay, which? Jesus Christ. This is what people came to see, wandering aimlessly. Welcome to the wonderful world of JRPGs. And unfortunately this isn't a Let's Play, so I can't have notes on hand to stop things like this. Okay, is it to the west? This seems correct. I'm going to assume it is correct. You enemies are usually a good sign of going in a progression path, because it's something you haven't seen before. You're gonna be my guide, Dragon. You know this game way more than I do, so you tell me when I'm doing something stupid. And you will get me through this. I swear to Christ. I will, however, probably attack every enemy I come across because I need to keep up on top with my experience, and that's just the way I play RPGs. I know a lot of people have some problems with that way of playing because they want to get through places as quickly as possible, but that's the way I've always done it. It's the same thing with Dark Souls. I always play through Dark Souls attacking everything that I see because I want them to be gone.
Take that.
and I need the souls for the experience. Of course, when you're doing boss runs, that's something completely different.
Take that.
Really? One of the only JRPGs that don't have secret treasures. Well, I guess I wasn't dumb for assuming it did have a secret treasure then. That's just what I think of when I think of RPG. Or even SNES RPG, just secret treasures. Like, there must be, like, somewhere. Like, in a secret cave, or in a secret passage, or whatever. But, nope. Freaking Mimic. Okay, poison doesn't last too long. I can deal with that. And I think leveling up restores all of my health. Sorry, excuse me. And I'm just about to level up, so there's no point in using a healing item. See you, Riz. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, level 5, sweet. And yes, as I said, I got all my HP back. Cool. Alright. We got way up there. Got all of this place to explore. Alright, sign, perfect. Gaia's Navel, Kipo Village, King of Pandora. Perfect! Okay. Do I want to go over here? Probably do. I'll check this town out first.
Welcome.
God, this guy's getting
What'll it be?
real jiggy with it. Alright, let's see. Kung Fu dress, elbow pad. I can afford this.
Anything else? Come again.
Okay, rule of thumb. Do not sell any equipment until I absolutely know that I can get rid of it. I can probably get rid of the overalls because, honestly, that's probably not going to come in very useful. There we go.
Welcome. What'll it be?
Let's see how this works. Okay, it does have the classic way of doing this. Okay, cool. Get rid of those. And that'll be it for now. I'll keep the wristband just in case.
Anything else? Come again.
Oh, Tales of Berseria. I think I mentioned Tales of Berseria is a game I would consider doing an LP up. A Tales game. I'll just say this right now. A Tales game in general, I would consider. Not right now. There's a time and a place.
I heard how rough.
And it's not right now, but maybe in the future. Maybe stream it. I don't know. But it is to do on my bucket list.
Too busy to visit. Even
Interesting. Hey, Merry Sonic.
This is my home. And the missus is upstairs.
Ah, good for you. I'll say hello to the missus.
My husband's brothers all look alike. Sometimes I can't tell who's who.
I bet that makes for some awkward circumstances. I like Cannon Man. He seems nice. Like I said, don't take that as a promise. That's like, when I say future, I mean it could be a year from now. That's the time frame I'm speaking of. Also, there's nothing else here. You're just looking
To
at
the
trees.
north is a cave called Gaia's Navel where the dwarfs live.
Okay, yeah, so this is a literal stop-off town, and I do not need to rest at the inn, so I am good. Okay, clear out enemies before going into the cave, just for a little bit extra experience. This is how I play RPGs, guys. This is how I do it. I could just rush into the cave, but nope. Or get me some experience. If I do LPs of games like this, I would do all of the grinding off screen. I wouldn't make you sit through that. I need to get into that Zen mode, though, to grind efficiently. That sort of lulled, out of mind state when you don't mind just doing the same arbitrary task over and over again. Maybe have something on in the background, and goddamn animation, you made me quit my charge attack. Sign. Haunted Forest, Gaia's Navel. Haunted Forest is where the witch is. I'm going to take a wild guess. And Gaia's Navel is where the dwarves are. Probably want to stop by the dwarves. Although they'll probably say something along the lines of, "Oh, we can't help you right now until you take care of the witch problem." I know how RPG logic works. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Get out of here, Bea. Still alive? You were a resilient one. Alright. I'll probably play this game in my own time, in all honesty. This is one that's definitely going to be a first impression. The first game, if you remember, the first game I said I was going to stream fully was actually Shadow of the Colossus, but then I changed my opinion on that because I wanted to do it as an LP, for the reasons that I said in episode 1. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked it out, you should check out an LP. I'm super happy with how it's gone so far. But yeah, no, I'm glad that I decided to do that, because, well, for the reasons that I said in the video, I think I've improved. Let's see, there's absolutely nothing here. Maybe something I can go across there, though. Oh, I literally could have come up here. Damn it. Actually, I think I was one floor higher. No, I don't think I've been here before, because the enemies are still here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I do have to go to the dwarves first. Well, I'm glad I made that decision. I don't know if I could do an SMT stream. Maybe a Suikoden. Suikoden's doable. SMT has a lot of downtime in between events, though. SMT's one of those games. See, that's the problem with RPGs. You have to actually do RPGs which are somewhat active, in a way. That's why Tales, I think, is good for, like, LP or streaming format. SMT would have to be a stream game. That would not be an LP game. There is way too much downtime in between events. Don't get me wrong, amazing game. Just not great for an LP format, in my opinion. Suck it, Blat. Is that what they're called? Blat? Or was it that? Blat. It was Blat. I was about to check in the bestiary, but didn't need to do that. Oh, look at those slimes. That's the most JRPG slime I've seen, and oh yeah, that's right, baby. Replicate themselves. And I don't think I can hit them with physical attacks. I think I have to hit them with magic. So, yeah, I'll leave them be for now. Wake up, damn you. I've got a sword for you! Wow, still alive. Huh. Jesus Christ, you really like living. Also, you turn to bones. That's nice detail, but kind of gruesome. Probably don't even need to fight them. I'd probably just like be like, hey, you should probably, you know, sneak past them, but nope. Here I am, killing them all. That's just cruel. Cruel and unusual punishment.
Keep it coming!
Well, thanks for that, you damn blat. There are a load of RPG series where I just kind of lost track of what was happening with them. Wild Arms is one, definitely. Wild Arms, I mean, I do have Wild Arms 2 and 3, but that's a series where I just sort of went, what the hell's happening? I guess you could put Star Ocean on that list. I don't mind 5, I know it's not great, but I honestly think the combat system's a lot of fun. The story and presentation are okay. I mean, the story's standard fare. Presentation, I think is okay. I think the art style in that game's okay. But I'd be lying if I said I thought that was the best Star Ocean game. Is Till the End of Time the third or fourth one? I always forget. Because I have one. I could check right now, but I don't want to disrupt the game flow. I do have it installed. I think Till the End of Time's PS2 one, right? Yeah, it's the third one. Have I activated this? I think I have. Alright, going back. Because, yes, that gets rid of all the lava. Sweet. I like the remade music. They did a good job. And plus, like I said before, they kept the original music in as well as an option, so it's not like... If you don't like the remade soundtrack, then you can just go to the old one, which is something the Adventure of Mana had. I'm like 90% sure it was the same development studio who made the Adventure of Mana remake. Same series, same sort of style. Makes too much sense. Right. Which way am I going? Here. Right? No, this is where I've been. Or do I go outside and go to the other cave now? Okay, here we go. Here we go, boys. No, it's right here. Right here. Hello there. I don't think Star Ocean came from Tales. They're from different publishers. Oh, or did I misread what I saw? I thought for a second it's like, yes, Star Ocean is a spin-off of Tales. That's not true. Same type of genre. Oh, okay, there is treasure chests just sort of out on the field. Well... Huh. Let me get rid of these goblins. There we go. Okay, it's a key item. Got it. Right, that makes sense. Sorry, Dragon, I misinterpreted your comment. For some reason, when you said no secret treasures, for some reason in my mind that translated to, oh, old treasures in the, overworld. Sorry. You did say key items are still in treasure chests. That is my bad. Oh, Breath of Fire! That's another one. Yeah, Breath of Fire is dead. It exists on mobile, though. Man, if Capcom brought back Breath of Fire, that would be a heel turn. There is absolutely nothing here, unless I am missing something. Yep, down here. Hey man, nothing can ever hurt more than the freaking Metal Gear Solid Pachinko, Metal Gear Solid 3 Pachinko machine with the amazing engine trailer, or cinematic even, on it. Or, for me personally, the Fatal Fury Pachinko machine that they released a few years ago. That one hurt me, man. That one hurt me because when I saw the cinematic, I didn't know it was Pachinko. And then I found out, and then I got sad. Oh wow, I actually hit you. Huh. Guess I can hurt you physically if, well, shit, I've done damage to you, so now I want to kill you. Okay, it can't be... Is that what it is? It has to be... No, okay, it's just random. Well, never mind. I thought for a second it was a set pattern. Yes, I know Yakuza 6 is getting an English demo. I don't know if I'm going to stream it because it's story. And on the off chance that I LP it, who can know? Maybe I'll change my mind. I mean, okay, let's be real, guys. That's a game that's I'm going to LP, and I don't know if I just want to be completely in the dark. Is basically what I'm going to say. That's a place I can drop down, I'm guessing. I'm super lost, by the way. I'm just sort of going through this cavern and hoping I'm going forward. Well, that did something, so I'm going to assume that that was the correct thing to do. Okay, so that went down, which means down here there should be a change. Sweet. Hey, dwarves!
This is Dwarf Village. I can hear rumbling from somewhere even deeper underground than we are. Sounds like someone digging.
Oh, the Hokuto no Gotoku demo? That's definitely getting streamed. Oh, I am not missing out on that one. Okay, that's the blacksmith. There's the inn. Alright, can I get my weapons upgraded now? I don't think I can. Maybe I can? Let's see.
Say, hand me your sword. Ah, it's covered in rust. It'll break in no time if you leave it like this. I am Watts, the blacksmith. I'll reforge that for 100 GP.
Alright, please do.
Alright, the Wait 1 second.
Hokuto no Gotoku is the Fist of the North Star PS4 game, which is being made by the developers of Yakuza. In the Yakuza 0 engine.
Just looking at it takes my breath away. I hope someday I can forge such a splendid sword myself. Huh? What's this? My hammer is glowing. Wait, don't tell me that's the Mana Sword of Legend.
Sure is.
This is phenomenal. I think the Mana Sword has imbued my hammer with some of its power. I'll try it out and forge a new axe for you. Come back in a little while.
Tell you what I wish I could stream, but I can't because I don't have any way to, you know, what's the word? Capture the footage. Radiant Historia. Their remake is coming out in Europe tomorrow, and I am buying it because that is a fantastic game.
If that's what you're here for, come back later.
Okay, and that's where I get my axe. Yeah, look at this. I got a rapier now. It's awesome. Can I, if I do this,
I'm not done with that axe.
Yeah, okay, no, I need another orb if I want to upgrade the spear. Got it. Kiryu's playable as a costume. That is a playable costume. Would I have... I probably would have preferred a secret Kiryu boss, in all honesty, but... I'll take freaking Kiryu doing 100 cracked fists on fools. I am not going to complain about that, but a little part of me is wishing for a Kiryu secret boss. Now we just need to wait for a Western release.
What'll it be?
Please let there be a Western release. I do not want to... I mean, I will import the game. If there is no Western release of that game, I am importing it. That is a promise, but I would like, you know, confirmation. Okay, so... How quickly you get stuff. Chain vest. This is definitely better. Like a spiky suit. Do I want a cup of wishes? I probably do, just for
Anything else? Come again.
Safety's sake. Let's see, bandana. Right, is this better? Yes, it is. It seems like the type of game where every single new shop always has better equipment. It's not like, oh, it's better in this one thing. Maybe that's later. So, like, maybe there'll be a thing where it's like, oh, it's got better magic defense, but lower defense, or something along those lines. I can't wait to get my first magic spell. I always liked the way the magic worked in this game. Don't know what it is about it. It just always made sense to me. Oh no, it's just a costume. It's literally just a costume for,
Right up.
Kenshiro.
That's it. This is Dwarf Village's world-famous sideshow exhibit.
Okay, all that armor is better than the previous. Good to know. Do I wanna... this is just the inn, right? I don't think I want to. Wait, do I?
Come again.
Shit, I can't remember. I don't want to spend 50 gil haphazardly, so... It's not gil, GP. 50 GP. That is something? Okay, well, I'll go back. I'll go back! It's fine. It's fine. I'll just do it. I thought it was kind of weird because we passed an inn on the way here, but I wasn't entirely sure. Also, I was looking at the chat, so I didn't hear what the dwarf said.
Step right up. That's
Sideshow exhibit, okay.
Entry.
Yes, I will look at it.
Let's start the show. Our first oddity is the one and only Rabbite Man. It's both a man and a rabbite. Rabbite Man. What? A hoax? I can't put anything past you, huh? And now, I present to you a bona fide sprite child. This kid is the real deal.
Oh, woe is me and this sad life I live. Please, kind travelers, won't you help?
Come closer and listen to their story. You'll cry. You'll weep. You might even shed a few tears. This poor child has a 50,000 GP debt to pay off before they can go free. They're working here to pay it back little by little. If you have any heart at all, please help.
Well,
even a small contribution of 100 GP would be appreciated.
I don't know. Seems like a little squirt, and yeah, of course I'll help.
I'll take that, thank you! What? There's nothing more to see here. Leave!
And then we go back here. Got it.
Ha! How'd you like my acting back there? That guy was on the verge of tears, I could tell.
Don't forget my storytelling. I got them hook, line, and sinker. Oh, we'll make a fortune off this scam.
Yeah, hey guys, how's it going?
How long have you been standing there?
Oh, you know, not long, just hearing some very interesting things. Great storytelling, huh?
Please, forgive us. This child really is a young sprite. That wasn't a lie. They lived in Sprite Village, but they were washed down into the caves with the floodwaters. So I was just helping them to earn money to get home. Besides, this scam was their idea in the first place.
Pretty good con, huh?
I love that the Dwarf Elder is just a shit.
Hey, apologize.
Fine. I shouldn't have. Happy now?
I am ashamed to have taken part of this ruse. Here's your money back.
Yeah, there's my money.
I apologize.
I didn't mean anything by it.
Is there anything I need to do after that, or...?
I apologize.
I didn't mean anything by it.
Yes, you apologize. I'm just wondering if there's anything I need to do right now. I'm sort of just going to look around, I guess. Yeah, okay, you apologize, I get it. You're very, very sorry. Okay. Well, I'll just leave then for now.
Whoa! What? Something's coming!
Well, okay then. Oh, hello there. Okay, can I attack you now? Yes, okay. Ooh, okay. You got a very interesting design. Also, I think I have to take out the fruit that you summon. Interesting. Alright. I think the spear is a pretty good weapon for this. Mainly considering I think it's got a longer reach than the sword. Maybe that's just a placebo. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Hit you when you come up, you son of a... Although my sword did get upgraded, I just remembered that. Maybe it is better to use the sword. You know what? Let's switch. Alright. 2, let's go. Or is it still just level 1? Okay, it's still just level 1. God, this is a good remix. Suck it, plant. I think I did that entire boss without taking any damage.
Thank you very much.
I could have handled those guys myself, you know.
Hush! Sorry about that. The shock from getting washed away affected this child's memories. They can't remember anything. They're a good child. Just with a few attitude problems and a loud mouth.
Yeah, well, it'll all work out eventually. Why rush it?
Tropicalo was sealed away in the palace. Since it got out, that must mean there's a way in. If you harness the power of the mana seed, you might even get your memories back, little one.
What? Why didn't you say so earlier? I'll go there right now.
You can't go alone. The palace was buried long ago. Who knows how many monsters are infesting that place now? You managed to defeat Tropicalo. Would you be so kind as to accompany this sprite to the palace? You managed to defeat Tropicalo. Would you be so kind as to accompany this sprite to the palace?
Bring a child on a dangerous adventure where they could probably get killed while trying to regain their memories? Sounds like a great idea. Welcome aboard.
What luck! Did you hear that? Now, be sure to listen to everything he says and don't give him any lip.
Oh, I don't think we have to worry about that.
Okie dokie. Just don't get in my way, okay? Bro.
Bro?
Bro? I have a name.
I'll tell you what. How about you give me a name? That'd be easier all around.
So, what will we call this little sprite? Oh boy.
Yeah, sure. I guess that works. Nice to meet you.
Oh boy joined the party. I agree with you, Dragon. I do actually like the design of Sprite. So you use Boomerang. Can I get back into the dwarf village? I would like to upgrade my spear now, please. Or do I have to...
Good luck! You can go straight to the palace using that hole over there.
Ah, yes.
But be careful! That witch from the north, Elena, sealed the palace off with a cave of magma. First, you have to go to Elena's castle to ask her to dissolve her seal. You know, she wasn't always like this. Elena used to be a good witch. Go north to her castle in Haunted Forest and ask her to open the seal. Here is the set of bow and arrows we found when the little one washed up. Take them.
Obtain Chobin's bow. Oh, don't worry, I remember that they also have weapon
the blacksmith
levels.
was looking for you. You should stop by his workshop.
Ah, perfect! Okay, that's what I needed to do. Alright, which way was the way to the... This isn't it. This is progression. Okay, that's to get to the palace. So before any of that, we need to go to the dwarf village, and hopefully... Yeah, okay, it's right here. Perfect. Let's see, blacksmith. I got a spear with your name on it.
Well, I tried making that axe, but it didn't turn out how I thought it would. I wonder why. What's happened to that boomerang? Wait! Try holding this axe! Aha! I can reforge these weapons, but but the mana power won't activate unless you hold them. This axe is mighty special. It may be compact, but you can smash a boulder with it. Wanna buy it? Take it with you for 100 GP.
Please tell me I have 100 GP. Yes, I do.
There are more mana weapons out there. Bring them here, and I can reforge them using any orbs you find. Let me show you my special shortcut so you can come here directly.
Oh, yes, please. You wanna... Thank you. Alright.
I've been waiting. Which weapon?
I want you to reforge my... Oh man, I've got a bow now. Okay, it says which ones I can't and can do. Alright, spear, please. Oh, and he does it immediately. Perfect, okay. I'll probably restart this save file, mainly because I want to get the scene with the princess, or... Yeah. She is a princess, right? For some reason, though, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, princess, a JRPG, that makes sense. And I was like, wait, no, is there a princess? It is a princess, isn't it? Okay, that's where the other cave entrance goes to. Right, got it. Right. Is there anything else I need here? I don't think I actually have enough money. Let me check Sprite's equipment. Triangle switch characters. There we go. So... Wait. Who's sworn I... Oh god, okay. Getting my buttons mixed up. Did I not... I thought I bought you a, headpiece. Was that, hang on. Did I? I could have sworn I did. Did I imagine that? Did I not buy it? There was the head guard right here, wasn't there?
Welcome.
Yeah, there was this head guard, and I bought it for 70.
Anything else? Come again.
Did I imagine that? I could have sworn I bought the headpiece gear. Am I just going insane? Has it finally happened? Have I succumbed to the madness? How do I go for items? Here. There's my weapons. And yeah, that's the old way of doing it. Did I accidentally delete it? Like, bin it? No, I can't have accidentally done that. When would I have to check? Whatever. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. For now, you can have the chain vest. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you can also have the elbow pad. You have nothing on your head. I better give you something.
Welcome. What?
I like that they line up so you can clearly see which one's flashing. Can you equip headgear? You can, because there's a headgear icon, but you can't actually equip the... Okay, so if I buy the headgear again...
Come again.
This time, hope it doesn't disappear, even though I'm not sure if it actually did disappear. Equip you with the headgear, go over to Sprite, equip you with the... And you can't equip the bandana. Okay, well... Screw me then, I guess. Right, okay, cool. I know I am literally about to get the princess, and I can't remember her official name. I'll be sure to find out in a second, because as you said, I'm probably about to get her. I do want to restart the game, just because I do want to see the other scene. I'm that type of person where I'm like, oh man, I didn't do it efficiently. On my actual save file, I will do it efficiently, but I'm not going to, like, restart the entire playthrough on camera just to do that. Maybe if I would have been a little bit more careful with my saves, I would have done it, but I don't mind restarting and getting up to this point. Where do I get up? Is it? It's here. The freaking bee was covering it up. Right. What I'm going to do before I forget is action grid. Don't charge up. There we go. So you'll attack more often now. Yeah, Popoi starts at level 1. So we'll have to get you up to level as well. Do I not use charge? Isn't that what this is? Not that, what, hang on. Yeah, no, she leveled, yeah, that's leveling up, isn't it? So, like, if I set this to be, if I go to the action grid and say, hey, use level 1, she'll start using it, and then she gains charge, right? Because I'm on rapier, yeah, I got my level 1 sword, and then if I go here, yeah, it's charging up for her. Or is that just because she's on level 0, so she needs to... like, I don't know. Yeah, she's leveling level 0. Okay. We'll see. Like, if she gets through weapon level 1, we'll see if then she uses charge. I think she's using charge because she's taking longer to attack. So... I don't know, we'll see. Maybe that's one of the improvements they made to the remake. That'll be a good change if that's the case. If they made it easier to level up weapons. I'll set her to charge for now, because I'm pretty sure that's what it means, but we'll see. I should probably start charging. Well, shit. I don't want to waste this charge. There we go, perfect. It's the most nothing thing in the universe, just like, man, I don't want to waste this one charge. Even though we'll probably get hundreds of charges, but whatever.
A witch lives up ahead in the haunted forest. Be careful. That place is chock full of monsters.
Noted.
Some poor girl went in there alone. By now, there's probably no hope for her.
I don't know. She seemed like a tough cookie. I mean, I don't know who you're talking about. No idea. Nope. Whatsoever. Alright. You're at level 3. Perfect. Is there anything to the right here? Well, I guess I'm about to find out. Ah, another cannon bro.
Welcome, welcome. It's 50 GP.
No thank you. I don't want to travel quite yet. I am very sorry about the stream lagging a little bit with the drop frames. Thankfully, with the recording that I'm going to make for my channel, it actually will, it won't show any of the drop frames, so it will run at, I think it's 30 it's recording at, or, actually I might be recording that at 60, actually no, I think it's the same for stream and recording. Basically, it'll be smoother. Unfortunately I can't do 60, because if I tried to get my internet to record at 60 and stream, then it would just die, and, asshole! I'm not sure if there's a way to tell if one of them's going to be a mimic or not. Well, crap. Oh boy, just died. Oh yeah, that's right. This is an old RPG. You need to grind up your party members because they start up at level 1. I remember that problem in Earthbound. Well, shit. I do have a cup of life, but do I really want to waste a cup of life now? Do they come back after a set amount of time? I can't remember if that's a thing. Tell me before I waste a cup of life. It's up. There we go. This is the difficulty spike? Alright. Yes, I have 1 cup. Sorry, cup of wishes, not cup of life. So is it worth using the cup of life now, or should I just not do anything? Should I just leave, Po'Boy to the Grim Reaper? I'll take the recommendation. Edit Rogue, what do you do? Do you transport me out of dungeons? It seems like something you would do. Am I willing? Not on stream. In all honesty. If it was my own playthrough, I wouldn't mind. But since I'm on stream, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know if, oh, my sword's level 2. Okay, now I can do the, double charge. Right, got it. Okay. I got this. So, charge up level 1. And charge up level 2. And again, it's got a different animation. Ooh, nice. I am a fan. Also, it's off. Fucking... you're not getting any experience for this, are you? Okay. Po'Boy, I swear to Christ. Just hang back. I will draw fire away from you. And you just get the experience.
Meow.
Do you have anything worth? Oh, do you have a couple of wishes? Oh, you do have a couple of wishes. Okay, I can buy a couple of those. Fairy Walnut. What do you do? I wish there were tooltips. Oh, that's a piece of equipment. God damn it! I didn't even. Oh wait, and you sell it for more. You cheapskate. Not cheapskate. You. What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. You're selling it for more than it was in a dwarven place. Asshole. Okay. Like cat. There we go. That is true. That does make sense. How does that... Okay, this is a very specific question, but I'm curious if you know the answer. How do enemy draw aggro? How do characters draw aggro in this game? Is it random? Is it by proximity? I know that's a very, very specific question, but oh, hello there.
Don't just stand there. Do something.
Nice line read. Don't attack Po'Boy, please. Oh god. Oh crap. Oh man. Yep, okay. I got candy. It's fine. One's level 4. Alright, I want to make this look cool. A literal princess girl is watching. Nice.
Perfect timing. You're not a bad swordsman. Here, come with me.
Ah, I like that redesign. Not bad for a old JRPG princess design.
Huh? What do you mean? Where are we going?
Don't be silly. We're rescuing Dialog from the witch's castle, of course.
What do you mean, we?
Oh, so you're gonna let the person you just saved go and fight a witch on her own? Come on, stop wasting my time. We've got a job to do. Whatever your name is.
What's your name?
Oh, you can call me.
Alright. What should we name this young lady? We'll call her Prim. That seems very on the nose.
Sure, let's go with that.
I love how these characters are basically just like, no, it's not even my name, it's just like, yeah, we'll just go with that. It's close enough. Also, he's doing it to feed his family? Okay, in that case, I guess that's a little bit more understandable. If that's what he says in the third game, then fair enough. I'd never played the third game, so I never knew. Freaking archers! Assholes! I know I have I have a bow and arrow, but I'm still in range. Okay, so Boomerang's at level 1. Now we can find out if do I want to... Let me take a look at this. So, my sword won't go up any higher, which means... Well, let's do the bow? Do I want to do a heavy spear? No, I want to do heavy spear. Let's do spear. See, if this was my actual firewall, I would be a little bit more with it, with paying attention.
Something sharp, like an axe.
Axe, eh? I think I can axe this totem a question. And by that I mean I'm gonna smash it. I'm not gonna axe it anything. And no one's going to make fun of my puns because I got an axe. Who's going to argue with me?
Try to stop me.
Freaking archers! I know this is a waste, I don't care. You know what? We're just going. It's off. Right. This led us to nowhere. Warps. Okay. Naughty archer, naughty archer. Here. Level 0. Is that level 3? None of that, thank you. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Axe doesn't have the best range in the world. It's still hitting though, so... Just out of range. Alright. Getting the hints. We need to use this. Really should try out the other characters as well. Question is, okay, how do I switch? I don't actually know. Targeting. No, don't need that. Status? Switch characters? Is that how I do it? Okay, yeah, it's no longer going up. Where do we go to switch characters? Down. Oh, hey Agent Cack. Sorry, I'm busy trying to figure out how to switch my characters. I'm glad you enjoyed the Yakuza 5 playthrough. Okay, that's magic level. Okay, guide. Tell me how to game log. I just want to switch. This is pretty embarrassing. Let me see, game commands. It says triangle for allies ring and to switch characters. L2, switch menu. R2 not used. L2 not used. So, triangle? Is that how I do it? What is it on PC? Is it like a specific button? Just tell me along the lines what it's for PC. Because that's Prim. I guess while I'm waiting, I'll go do this. Perfect. Yep, this is what we're going with now. Okay, for the time being, I'm not going to keep everyone just with me, you know, not knowing what I'm doing. I'll wait for some clarification, and then I'll switch. Yes, this is the team that shall save the world. Perfect. Let's see, other thing that I want to do is action grid, right. Okay, I want you to go to level 1, Prim. Not Prim, Po' Boy. And yes, okay. So now you should go to level 1. That's how that works, right? Just trying to figure this out as I go along. Not, please. I'm just sort of gonna be a human shield and hope that Prim doesn't die. I really don't want her to die right now. Okay, that caused you to... Okay, I know where that is. Perfect. That's the one that led to nowhere. Oh my god, no! No! Ah, you... Jesus Christ, would you stop throwing arrows at us? Or shooting arrows. Jesus Christ, wouldn't stop. Oh, best part is, you're giving me a treasure chest I can't even get to. Perfect. Absolutely amazing. And I don't... You're gonna have to just sort of remain dead for a while, Grim. I'm sorry. They don't have, thingy. Anyway. I want Boy, I wanted... What am I doing? Weapons, that's what I wanted. Let's see. She hasn't actually hit anyone with Boomerang yet, so... Heavy Spear, that'll do. Wait, really? Okay, never mind. Heavy Spear will not do. I just want to... Game. I like your in system, but sometimes I get a little bit lost on it. There we go. Axe. Thank you. Never thought Shrubbery was going to be my greatest adversary. I hate these goddamn cats so much. Yes, aim at me, not at Po' Boy. Right, and now we go down here and henceforth. Yeah, well, there was bound to be people who are like, 2 out of 10 stars ruins my childhood somehow by this game made. I don't get that, like, mentality. It's like, oh, because this thing got made, you ruined my childhood. Guys, it doesn't erase the old game. If you like the old one better, play the old one. Maybe other people who are like, no, because this version exists, now they'll think the game's awful or something along those lines. But I mean, it's not bad. I mean, yes, there's some old things that you have to get used to, but guess what? Those old things were in the original version of the game as well. The original game isn't perfect. Nothing's perfect. Hey, I remember this place. It's where we walked in near our town. Shortcuts. Hell, even my favorite game ever, I don't think is perfect. Not by a long shot. But again, I'm a person who doesn't really believe in perfection. I think everything always has a little bit of things that... I think things... sorry. Let me rephrase that in a way that makes sense in English. I don't think games are ever 100% perfect, or I don't think I will never give a game a 10 out of 10 score, because I always think of something that they can improve upon. That being said, its imperfections is what makes it sometimes memorable. Maybe that's the way I'm trying to word. I don't know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, good things will always have imperfections as well, and that's okay. Also, I got my axe to level 1, which means now I switch off the axe and go to the spear. Bow. It's like, you got people saying the Shadow of the Colossus remake has no reason for existing, and it's like, guys, look, don't get me wrong, I love original Shadow of the Colossus. I mentioned I love original Shadow of the Colossus. That being said, that game is janky. And I've never played the PS2 version of the game, so I can't be 100% critical on it, but I can say from what I've seen of it, the game runs terribly in places. That is a game that, has... oh my god, it's seriously healing more than I can do damage. But, like, there are technical, massive problems in that game. I mean, for what it achieves, it's amazing. Don't get me wrong, it's freaking amazing, how they got the Colossus to run on a PS2 like that. That being said, it's still... oh my god, could you please stop aiming at Popoi? Also, this is a terrible place to, I just got Moogle while in a Moogle costume. Perfect. But yeah, the fact that you got a version running at 60 or stable 30, good at looking as it is, and got rid of some of the jank, not all of it, but some of it, it's just amazing to me. And plus, new people will play it. Do you not want people to know about your old thing that was good? And Popoi died. You're right, this is where the difficulty spike was. Again, I would have grinded if this were not a stream, but I don't want to bore people with grinding. Right. This is fine. I can deal with this. I can do this myself. You are annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't want to... you know what? No, I'm gonna kill you out of spite. And you're gone. You won't even give me that. I hate these archers so much. Would you just go away? I don't like you. Thank you. Did they change it? Wait, hang on. I don't think they did. Because if I go switch character... no, they did. They didn't. It's the same. It's still... oh, wait, no, hang on. They can't equip. Hang on. No, wait. They can't equip the weapon. Hang on. Did I? Am I doing this wrong? Hang on. Was it specific weapons to each character? I don't know. I'm relearning this game all over again. God, so many people go cringe. So many fans of this old game. I'm sorry, I wasn't born in the 90s. I mean, I technically was, but you get what I mean. I wasn't born old enough to play this game. I think I'm doing pretty good for my age, considering the library of games that I know and play. Is that a change? Do they just not... I could be doing it wrong, in all honesty. Hang on. Let me try... So, I can equip the bow. It could be because they're dead. I just thought of that. They are dead, so maybe I can't, re-equip their weapons while they're dead. I'm just gonna go move forward. We're not going to get to the first palace. I'm actually going to finish up somewhat soon because I have lectures tomorrow. So, let's get to Elise. At the very least. Well, you can remake a game for a number of reasons. You can remake it in order to, again, let a new generation experience the game. You can remake it to improve the game and, like, make it, you know, easier in certain... Like, easier in terms of, like, HUD and, like, making it a little bit more user-friendly. Or, you can remake it because you want to remake it. You want to try something different. And I think those are all valid reasons. Yeah, I know there's somewhere a freaking eye that's... Okay, you know what? Here. Let me put my spear back on. Okay, yes, she can equip the spear. So yes, it's probably because they're dead or something that they're not able to change weapons in that menu. Either that or I just used the wrong menu. That is also a possibility, but I highly doubt that. Yes, it was a pre-order.
We've come to help.
Huh? Oh.
Where's Dyla?
Even the new soundtrack's great and annoying. Sounds good on my end.
Huh?
Plus, you have the option of the old one. If you don't like it, switch to the old one. I don't get. I want a new thing. I want you to recognize my old game. Okay, here you go. Here's your new game, all shiny and new, and it runs great and looks good. No, I don't like it. What? Okay, but if you don't like the art style, I guess more power to you. But I don't know. I don't. You know what? I don't know. There's no pleasing people.
Like soulless zombies.
Just like the people in Pandora. You think that the witch is behind this whole thing.
Home. Want go home? Want which? Stand there. All three on the platform. It makes a bridge.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Meow. I got caught. Brrr. Need anything, meow? Special deal for busy travelers. I'll even save the game from you.
You know what? You've grown on me. You're not an asshole. I'm sorry I called you an asshole. Let me buy these cups of wishes so I can, at the very least, equip Prim with somewhat decent stuff, and then I'll save my game. Alright! I was doing well so far, and then there was just a certain point where, oh yeah, they're dead. Here. One for you. And one for you.
Thanks.
You good, guys? Okay, you good. Don't need headgear. What you need... Right, here we go. Put the ribbon on. And then put the wristband on. And you got a Kung Fu suit. So you're good there. And now let's switch your weapons. Okay, it was what I thought, so... It was because they were dead. Okay, makes sense. Right. It is kind of sucky that they didn't upgrade the weapon system, like a little bit, just to make it a little bit more lenient. That is something I will say, okay, they could have done that, but it isn't a deal breaker for me. Again, it's in the original game, so... Again, I would like to switch the characters somehow. I don't know how to do that still. Okay, let's see if we can get them up a few more levels before we move forward.
Try to stop me.
Perfect. Alright, that'll do. This game is a good example of not being able to please everyone because, okay, let's take a more high budget example, and take the Final Fantasy VII remake. That's a remake where obviously we haven't seen too much, but we've seen a bit of gameplay, and they're obviously going to change it up more, and there's probably going to be a big change to it at the E3 trailer they're inevitably going to show. But, I forgot to save my game, I just realized that. Whatever, it's fine, there's autosave. But, that's a case of, oh no, they changed it too much, I don't like it. Give me the old thing was so good. And this is a case of a remake where it's like, okay, here's the old thing, but a nice, fresh coat of paint, which is, I'm guessing, what a lot of people wanted with Final Fantasy VII. And then in that case, it's like, oh no, you butchered the old thing. Why didn't you try something new? Like I said before, there's no pleasing everyone. Now with that being said, I'm going to ignore those people and just focus on my opinion and say that I am super happy with what they've done with the remake so far. I swear to Christ, this eye. Because it moogles. I know this is really inefficient, but it puts in the stun lock state, so I'm just going to do it. And the chair's killed her. Perfect! I'll just put you in a stun lock state. Yeah, this is a good plan. Again, if this were a more serious playthrough, I'd be being a little bit more careful than this, but trying to get to a certain goal. Again, you will get those people who are like, oh man, this game's too hard, but no, this is like old JRPG difficulty. There is a bit of grinding that comes with that. Is that necessarily a good thing? No, but it is certainly a thing that I can look past, because I don't mind that old nuance to old JRPGs. But of course, you'll get a lot of people who are like, no, this... I don't even know anymore. I didn't mean to go back that far. Whoops. Basically what I'm trying to say is a lot of people will be like, no, the stream's busted, it's not my fault, it's the game's fault. And I can tell I am having trouble right now because it's completely my fault. I'm just rushing through and trying to get to a certain point. Will that mean I die? Probably.
What noisy little children. But don't worry, you'll get what's coming to you. Allow me the pleasure of sending you to my dear Thanatos.
No! Dialogue! Elene, what have you done with him?
My. Oh my. Such a peculiar young man. For some reason, my magic didn't work properly on him. But Thanatos wanted him, so I sent him directly to the ruins in Pandora.
Thanatos?
Silly child! Thanatos is a mystic knight of the Vandal Empire who will crush your kingdom from within.
How could you?
Now that most of the people of the land have lost their souls, Thanatos will be unstoppable. All the mighty Thanatos has to do is storm the castle by attacking from the southern ruins. Now then, my little spiky tiger looks hungry. And you're on the menu.
Okay, I remember this fight being hard, so I'm curious how this is going to go. I also can't remember when you get your first spell. I feel like I should have it by now, but maybe not. Ow.
Takes more than that.
You're gonna die before I can get to you. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I got there in time. Yes, I did. Okay, sweet. Can I actually... Okay, no. Vinny's still dead. It's just glitched out because of the cutscene. I don't think it can have Prim dead because she's important for what's about to happen. So I think it just sort of went like, yeah, she's technically alive, I guess. Also, oh boy, could you please give me some candy? Thank you. Does she have magic? I can't remember. No, she doesn't. When you get your first mana. Okay, that makes sense. I should be relying on, Okay, I'm using a lot of candy. I just wanna get past this. This is all I want. Ow. Freaking, unconscious is the worst. It's fine though, it's fine, we killed it. Okay, there seems to be a theme of me being unconscious as we take out bosses. I wanted to at least show the costumes off a little bit, you know, even though I know it's a bit goofy. We did it, guys.